I feel I should preface this story with the statement that I am usually a skeptic when it comes to paranormal stories, albeit an open-minded one. I had never had an experience I would truly say was paranormal until this one. I've searched for hours on Google attempting to find a similar story from someone else and have had no luck. What really stands out for me is that there is an energy or feeling that accompanies the experience, and even remembering it still gives me this feeling and goosebumps. This is not something I normally experience, and most people that know me would probably be surprised that I would be spooked by much of anything. I am a veteran, and I have spent years since leaving the military working in emergency rooms, specialized security, and doing other high adrenaline jobs, and I am not prone to being creeped out. I am hoping to find someone else who may have had a similar experience, as I feel oddly compelled to relate to someone about this. With that, here goes. A couple of months ago, I was driving with my wife down a rural highway in Oregon, returning home from a road trip to Crater Lake. We live on the coast, and the highway we were taking to get back is very curvy, as it winds through the Cascade Matan Range. It was dark as ink and probably about 11 p.m. We were driving along, and I was watching the road, going about 45 kilometers here. We round a bend, which makes me slow down to about 45, and just as we get around it, my wife suddenly says, "Look out, there's a person there!" It takes me a second for some reason as I let off the gas, then I notice her, him, it. Crouched near the side of this two-lane highway on my left side is a person wearing what looks like gray baggy sweats or clothes and a reflective vest. This is an easy 20 miles either direction of our civilization and is heavily wooded, think Oregon coast forest. I begin braking and instantly the figure stands up, faces us, and begins jogging directly at the car. It felt like electricity in the air, as when she faced us. Her head was flopped to the side, like her neck was totally limp, and her mouth was wide open. She appeared to have gray hair and her arms, hands were held up to her chest, her wrists curled. Her legs didn't seem to be working right either as she hobbled at us, think like severe progressed MS. Then it hit this primal-like feeling of dread, like my subconscious knew something wasn't right. I couldn't fully focus on her as the car was still moving and I had to steer, but my wife was looking right at her. My first thought normally would have been to hit the brakes and see what was going on, as once again this is literally miles and miles from town. But there was just this dread feeling in the air, and time almost seemed to slow down. At that moment I hear my wife say, "Don't stop, just go." Instinctively I accelerated. As we sped up, this lady was jogging right at us, and must have come within a foot of running into the side of our car as we went past her. We rounded the next bend and I looked at my wife and just said, "What the hell was that? I should turn around. Who the hell jogs out here?" What was wrong with her neck? My wife just looks at me and says, "No, don't go back. I don't know what that was." I told her I couldn't look directly at her for long as I was focused in the road, but described what I saw and she confirmed she saw the same. She said, when she came up to the side of the car, she was staring right at us, and my wife looked her in the eyes, but she didn't have any pupils, and her expression stayed just like frozen, mouth open. We scoured news stories and I even contacted authorities. They advised no one was reported missing or hurt out there. I still get this strange, intense, electrified feeling anytime I think about her, as does my wife. Anytime I talk about her, I am compelled to refer to the person as it. All I know is it wasn't right. We have now coined her the floppy-headed jogger. Anyone else experience something like this?